Yo, hey, as it relates to investing in the stock market, I'm seeing a lot of people get hung up on share prices and whether they whether they matter or not. I used to be one of them people that was a stumbling block for me for a long time because I'm like, man, for instance, an S&P 500 fund from Vanguard and ETF, VOO, and SPY, somebody working with limited funds who ain't got much, I'm like, man, to buy one share you gotta have like $600 just to get one share. I invest through Fidelity. Fidelity funds share prices are much cheaper. They're budget friendly, so you can ball on the budget. For instance, their S&P 500 index fund FXAIX is maybe a little over $200, but then they have zero expense ratio funds, index funds, and their S&P 500 zero expense fund FNILX is, I think it's around $22 per share. But I was kind of dealing with this for a while, so I hit up Fidelity customer service, got in touch with an advisor. That's the good thing about Fidelity, man. It's free to walk in and talk to an advisor at a branch, at a physical building, or you can just hit them up. Customer service, they are more than willing and super patient, man, to walk you through this process. They are more than willing to share their knowledge, to talk to everyday people like us. And the guy, he told me share prices don't matter. A 10% return from VOO, let's say if you bought $20, a fractional share of VOO SPY, $20. And then that same $20 can get you pretty much a full share of Fidelity's zero expense ratio index fund FNILX. You know what's gonna happen? It's not that the $20 at Fidelity is gonna appreciate faster because you got close to a whole share. No, the return on investment is going to be the same whether you got a full share or a fractional share. If if one ETF in the index fund grew, let's say 20% over the course of 12 months, your $20 is going to grow at the same rate whether you got it in VOO or FNILX. That was a game changer. That it unlocked something mentally. But I still don't invest with VOO or SPY. I'm a Fidelity guy. I'm locked in with them. Um, the reason why I prefer whole shares, even though I know that they don't matter as much, is because of the psychological benefit I get. I like going into my accounts, my brokerage account, and seeing that I have like 15 shares owned. I feel like I feel like Bill Gates when I look at that, as opposed to having, let's say, $100 invested into VOO, and I have way less than one share owned. Even though I'm gonna get the same, pretty much the same returns, psychologically, it just helps me to stay disciplined. It helps me to stay eager about investing, and it helps me to keep investing. It makes me feel more of an investor when I see I have this amount of shares accrue or this amount of shares owned. Um, Hopefully that helps somebody. The two things in my experience that really matters as it relates to investing in ETFs and index funds are the fees, the expense ratios slash fees, and the amount of money invested. That's it. Cheaper fees means more money stays in the fund, or cheaper fees equates to more money being invested, and vice versa is true. Higher fees, less money being invested because more of that money is getting paid to the brokerage. And return on investment is the same, no matter what fund it is. So hopefully that helps somebody, man. Hopefully that brings some kind of relief mentally, like it did for me. Hey, it's your boy Tony. Peace.